Los Angeles is a city under siege. The skies are filled with a thick, choking smoke that blots out the sun, casting an eerie orange glow over the city. The air quality has plummeted, making it hazardous for residents to venture outside without protective masks. Schools and businesses have been forced to close, and the streets are eerily quiet as people hunker down, hoping for relief. Two massive wildfires, the Eaton fire and the Palisades fire, have been tearing through the region, leaving a trail of destruction in their wake. These fires have not only destroyed homes and businesses, but have also decimated vast swaths of forest, displacing countless wildlife. The once vibrant and green landscapes are now charred and blackened, a stark reminder of nature's fury. As of January 13, 2025, the Eaton fire is at least one-third contained. This has provided a glimmer of hope for the residents and the brave firefighters who have been battling the blaze day and night. The containment efforts have been a Herculean task, involving thousands of personnel, hundreds of fire engines, and aerial support. However, the Palisades fire remains a significant threat, with only 14% containment achieved. This fire has proven to be particularly stubborn, fueled by unpredictable winds and dry conditions. The terrain in the Palisades area is rugged and difficult to navigate, making firefighting efforts even more challenging. The fires, fueled by strong Santa Ana winds and tinder-dry conditions, have already consumed thousands of acres. These winds, known for their ferocity, have been a significant factor in the rapid spread of the fires. They whip through the canyons and valleys, carrying embers and igniting new blazes miles away from the main fire fronts. Firefighters are working tirelessly to battle the blazes. They are on the front lines facing extreme heat, thick smoke, and the constant threat of shifting winds. Their dedication and bravery are nothing short of heroic, as they put their lives on the line to protect communities and natural resources. They face an uphill battle against the relentless flames. Despite their best efforts, the fires continue to advance, consuming everything in their path. The firefighters' resolve is unwavering, but the sheer scale and intensity of the fires make their task daunting. The situation remains critical as the fires continue to threaten homes and communities. Evacuation orders have been issued for several neighborhoods, and residents are fleeing with whatever belongings they can carry. The fear and uncertainty are palpable as people watch helplessly while the fires encroach upon their homes. The scale of these fires is staggering. The combined area burned is larger than the city of Paris. This comparison underscores the enormity of the disaster and the monumental task that lies ahead in terms of recovery and rebuilding. The combined area burned is larger than the city of Paris. The aftermath of these fires will be felt for years to come, as communities rebuild and the environment slowly recovers. The resilience of the people and the land will be tested, but there is hope that in time, they will rise from the ashes stronger than before. The impact on the community has been devastating. Over 92,000 people have been forced to evacuate their homes. They seek refuge in shelters and with friends and family. The uncertainty and fear are palpable as residents anxiously await news of their homes and loved ones. The fires have caused widespread power outages. Critical infrastructure has been damaged. The full extent of the destruction is still being assessed. However, it is clear that the recovery process will be long and arduous. The Santa Ana winds have played a significant role in fueling the fires. These dry, powerful winds, originating from the Great Basin, have created ideal conditions for rapid fire spread. The winds, coupled with an extended drought, have turned the region into a tinderbox. The National Weather Service has issued red flag warnings. These warnings indicate extreme fire danger. The warnings are in effect for much of Southern California through Wednesday, January 15, 2025. Tragically, these fires have claimed the lives of at least 24 people. Dozens more remain missing. Search and rescue teams are tirelessly combing through the charred remains of homes and neighborhoods. They desperately search for survivors. The human cost of these fires is immeasurable. Families are grieving the loss of loved ones. Many face the daunting task of rebuilding their lives from scratch. The emotional and psychological scars of these fires will likely linger long after the flames are extinguished. The Los Angeles Fire Department has faced criticism for its handling of the crisis. The recent wildfires have put the department under intense scrutiny. with many questioning their preparedness and response strategies. The fires, which have devastated large areas and displaced thousands, have brought to light several issues within the department. Some have questioned whether the department was adequately prepared for a disaster of this magnitude. Concerns have been raised about the availability and maintenance of firefighting equipment, as well as the training and readiness of the personnel. Critics argue that the department's response time was slower than expected, which may have exacerbated the situation. Others have criticized the LAFD's communication with the public during the early stages of the fires. There were reports of mixed messages and delays in providing crucial information, which left many residents confused and unprepared. Effective communication is vital in such emergencies, and the department's shortcomings in this area have not gone unnoticed. Specifically, the LAFD has been criticized for prioritizing diversity, equity, and inclusion initiatives over operational readiness. While these initiatives are important, some argue that they should not come at the expense of the department's primary mission, to protect lives and property. The balance between fostering an inclusive workplace and maintaining high operational standards is a delicate one. Critics argue that this focus has come at the expense of essential firefighting capabilities. They point to instances where equipment was not readily available, or where firefighters seemed underprepared for the scale of the disaster. These criticisms have sparked a broader debate about the department's priorities and resource allocation. The LAFD maintains that it is committed to both diversity and effectiveness in its operations. The department has defended its initiatives, stating that a diverse and inclusive workforce can enhance overall performance and community relations. They argue that these efforts do not detract from their operational capabilities, but rather complement them. However, the department acknowledges that there is always room for improvement. They have pledged to review their response to the recent fires and make necessary adjustments. The LAFD is committed to learning from this experience and ensuring that they are better prepared for future emergencies. The community and the department must work together to address these challenges and build a more resilient response system. Section 6. Seeking Answers. Unraveling the Causes of the Catastrophe. Investigations into the causes of the Eaton and Palisades fires are ongoing. Authorities are looking into the possibility that arson may have played a role. Additionally, investigators are examining whether downed power lines or faulty electrical equipment may be responsible. In particular, fire agencies are investigating whether Edison electrical equipment contributed to the Hearst fire. This fire, while smaller than the Eaton and Palisades fires, caused significant damage and added to the overall chaos. Section 7. A Glimmer of Hope. Containment efforts and the long road to recovery. In the face of overwhelming odds, the brave men and women on the front lines are working tirelessly to bring these devastating wildfires under control. Their efforts are a testament to human resilience and determination. Despite the challenges, firefighters are making progress in containing the blazes. Each day they face intense heat, unpredictable winds and rugged terrain, yet they press on. Their dedication is unwavering, and their spirits remain high as they work to protect lives and property. The use of aerial firefighting resources such as helicopters and air tankers has been crucial in slowing the spread of the fires. These aircraft can reach areas that are inaccessible to ground crews, delivering water and fire retardant with pinpoint accuracy. Their efforts have been instrumental in creating containment lines and preventing the fires from spreading further. On the ground, firefighters are utilizing bulldozers and hand crews to create fire lines and protect structures. These fire breaks are essential in halting the advance of the flames, providing a barrier that can stop the fire in its tracks. The coordination between ground and air teams is a critical component of the overall containment strategy. If weather and fire conditions permit, authorities plan to begin allowing evacuees to return to their communities starting Thursday, January 16, 2025. This marks a significant step towards recovery, as families look forward to rebuilding their lives and communities. The return process will be carefully managed to ensure the safety of all residents. However, officials caution that this is a gradual process. Safety remains the top priority, and the return will be phased to address ongoing hazards and ensure that essential services are restored. Community meetings and safety briefings will be held to keep residents informed and prepared for the challenges ahead. Many areas remain unsafe due to hazards such as downed power lines and unstable structures. Residents are urged to exercise caution and follow the guidance of emergency personnel. The road to recovery will be long and challenging, but with continued effort and community support, there is hope for a brighter future. Section 8. The Looming Threat. A city on edge as winds threaten to reignite the blaze. Despite the progress made in containing the fires, the threat is far from over. The Santa Ana winds are expected to pick up again in the coming days. This raises concerns about the potential for new fires to ignite and existing fires to spread rapidly. Firefighters are bracing for this possibility. They are pre-positioning resources in high-risk areas to respond quickly to any new flare-ups. Residents are urged to remain vigilant, follow evacuation orders, and take precautions to protect themselves and their property. Section 9. Picking up the pieces. Rebuilding lives and communities in the wake of devastation. The road to recovery for Los Angeles will be long and challenging. The physical damage is extensive. The emotional toll on those who have lost loved ones, homes, and businesses is immeasurable. Yet amidst the devastation there is hope. Communities are coming together to support one another. Volunteers are offering assistance to those in need. The resilience of the human spirit shines through in the face of adversity. The rebuilding process will require a collective effort. It will demand strength, determination, and compassion.